Four-star quarterback Isaac Wilson has had a busy offseason, capped off by his commitment to the University of Utah in May. Now his senior season is officially underway, and he can just focus on playing football. The Corner Canyon Chargers opened the season on the road at Granger, looking to bounce back from a tough loss to Skyridge in the state championship last season. Isaac is rated as the second best player in the state, and the best player is Isaiah Garcia, one of his offensive linemen, who transferred to Corner Canyon this summer. The Chargers also added some talent at wide receiver, an area that was a little lacking last year, so they look poised for a huge season, and in my opinion, are the favorites to win the state championship. It didn't take long for Isaac to get the Chargers on the board. On the Chargers' first offensive play of the game, Wilson scrambled and unloaded a 77-yard touchdown pass to Braden Iyer to make it 7-0. Then on the next drive, Corner Canyon started with good field position, and a few plays into the drive, Isaac scrambled around before finding Krishawn Lee in the back of the end zone with a perfect throw to make it 14-0. Then, Isaac had a 50-yard pass that went all the way down to the 1-yard line, and running back Brighton Brady ran it in for the score. After getting the ball back near their own goal line, Isaac threw a 97-yard touchdown pass that unfortunately was called back for a penalty, so then he went ahead and threw a 78-yard touchdown pass to Jerome Miles a few plays later. So at that point, it was 28-0. Right before the half, Isaac brought the Chargers down the field and then ran it in from 31 yards out to make it 35-0. And then Granger would go on to score before the half ended to make it 35-7 at halftime. In Utah high school football, the clock runs no matter what if a team is winning by 35 or more in the second half. So after Isaac connected with Jerome Miles for a 65-yard touchdown at the beginning of the third quarter, then the clock started running. And then that was pretty much it after that. Isaac played again at the end of the third quarter for a few minutes, but because the clock had been running the whole third quarter and the Chargers scored a defensive touchdown, then he really wasn't on the field for that long in the third quarter, and then they took him out to start the fourth because it was 49-7 at that point. The final score ended up being 55-7 in favor of Corner Canyon. There are no official stats published right away, so I don't know his exact stat line yet, but I would estimate that he had at least 300 yards passing, only a few incompletions, and no turnovers. Granger is not very good, so this is not the best game to evaluate his progress from last year, but next week will be, as the Chargers will be hosting Bishop Gorman, one of the best teams in the country. Last year, the teams played each other at Bishop Gorman, and they dominated Corner Canyon 35-7. I think they're still going to get beat pretty handily this time, but we'll see if Corner Canyon can make it at least be close this time.